Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. He takes it in. And no good that time. Here's Melly. Lays it up off the glass. At the elbow, Williams. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Porchita. A three-pointer off the mark.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Melly. Driving inside. Pass to Biberovic. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. And that one is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Baldwin. Puts it up. Rebound by Williams.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From the wing, Baldwin can't get it to go. Covered by Hayes. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Poked away. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Baldwin. Still scoreless. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Marjanovic with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Marjanovic. Baldwin looking for the opening. Beyond the arc. He goes up again. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Five to shoot. Marjanovic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Procida. And that one is hammered home. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Pulls from the top of the key. And that one's good. Biberovic. Biberovic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Procida. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
To the paint. Takes it inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Down low. Pass to Gutterich. Here's Colson. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Offensive rebound. Birch. And he jams it with authority.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Gutteridge. Still without a basket. Fires from deep. The shot missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. He's guarded by Thomas. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Covered by Birch. Birch grabs the board. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From deep three-point land, the long distance three is buried.
And this has just been back and forth all game.
Inside, stolen. And here they come. Trying his luck from deep. That shot off. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Colson. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
And there's 1:45 left now here in the second. Outside Thomas. Off target with his three.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now, here's Birch. T right on him. Pass to Colson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Birch. From past the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. To the middle. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half, and they pick up 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Bobbed up there for Thomas. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
23.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact,
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
which I suppose. And that's a halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4. Floats one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Hayes throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Inside. A nice shot by Melly. Melly's got his second bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Biberovic. Here's Marjanovic. And the layup's good off the glass. Marjanovic has got 6 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Good on the shot.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Biberovic. Marjanovic, no good. Covered by Hayes. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Procida nailed from three-point land. He's got 14.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic.
Team foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Biberovic. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. The 3. That one doesn't go. Biberovic has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Procida driving to the basket. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Melly passes to Baldwin. And that time, also a missed shot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Biberovic. And the shot goes in. Biberovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Procida. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hayes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has got 6.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's stolen. Here's Baldwin. He has yet to score. And it's Melly missing. Covered by Hayes. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. +4 right now in turnover differential.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. Into the lane. The rebound by Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. To the right side. Marjanovic, a screen on Thomas. Takes a three. The shot misses. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. There's the three. Birch grabs the board.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
At the line for your home team, Guterich.
Pass to Guterich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line,
And he makes the first.
number 21.
He hits both from the stripe. And there it is for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Floats one up. That shot missing.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
They set the pick to the left wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. All going up court.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And here's the fast break. Buries the long-range jumper. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
On Thursday and then on Saturday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now, here's Birch. He's guarded closely. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Counted good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They swipe it. Going inside. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Covered by Birch. Four on the clock. Banked in off the glass. .144 left in the fourth quarter. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Borchita, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And there's the drive. Delivered by Birch. Takes it off the glass.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line from your home team, Euroleague.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within two here. Both shots good from the strike. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Borchita, count!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Hayes. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Six to shoot. So the wing on the left. Borchita. Good!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Melly. Money!
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Here's Melly. 6 on the shot clock. Baldwin, the pass to Melly. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Nunn. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Melly. Hayes in the high post. Here's Baberovic. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's your 7. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Baberovic. They set a pick.
Athens foul call. Number 40. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baldwin. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Osman. Just over a minute and a half in. Back to your 7. Pass to Osman. Your 7 a screen. Clock at 6. Osman with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Baldwin. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Melly, the pass to Hayes. Here's Melly. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by your 7. Here's Osman. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And he lays it up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Baberovic can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's your 7. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 6. On offense, here is Athens. Pass to Osman. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Marjanovic. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Goes up from the top of the key, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Melly gets the bucket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Sinks the tray.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's Athens. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
So on the floor for Athens. Defended by Brown. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And they pick up 2.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got his first points in this one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's tipped. And here's Hernan Gomez. Still no points. Grant in the post. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the wing on the left. Defended by Brown. To the inside. Birch. No good with a layup. Athens leading by 8. Grant in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Defended by Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Athens leading by 8. Grant outside. The 3 is up. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Goes back up. Soft touch off the glass.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Birch drives in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your home team.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Guduric. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Athens leading by 10. And here's Grant from the arc. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Here we go. And the layup is good off the glass.
really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
From deep, sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Hernan Gomez.
Wow! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And so it's Athens in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And next up, here's a... Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Peperovic in a 2-guard. None, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And for Athens, now Hayes. No points yet. Melli, the pass to Hayes. With his first shot attempt. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Athens leading by 11. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Melli, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Peperovic. He's got 5. Offline with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
They set the screen. The 3 is up. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got 10 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Peperovic. Screen by Marjanovic. He takes it in.
Athens foul call. Cedi Osman. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Peperovic. Nunn defends. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Baldwin. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Fires hitting the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Nunn's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Out to the right wing. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 6 to shoot. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Athens leading by 12. And the 3 off target. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Melli. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurt 7's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Osman. And another miss by Athens.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Baberovic. 5 points in the game. Here's the pick. Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. Baldwin, the pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Yurt 7. Yurt 7's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 15.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. And Baberovic gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The bench. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Osman. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Baldwin. 11 points in the game. Screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
They get it again. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here. From deep, 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 4th rebound in this one.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
There's a screen from deep three-point land. The rebound by Nunn. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Athens liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Right wing to the middle. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And for Athens, defended by Brown. The layup off target. Athens leading by 15. Grant outside. And he jams it home with authority.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
To the left side wing. Birch with a screen on Brown. Five on the clock. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here he goes. Inside. Birch. And Birch slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Outside, Brown. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Guterich. He's covered by Grant. The shot off that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Blocked. Chips in the layup for 2. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. He's guarded by Birch. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Rebounded by Birch. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Connects from downtown.
3 points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Line for 2.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Athens?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
That one falls for Grant.
Line for the away team. Grant taking.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:34 left in the 4th quarter here. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Hauled in by Brown. On offense, here is Athens. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
With the drive to the paint. We're going the other way.
The ball goes to Athens.
Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Grant. He's covered closely. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
He drops it from range. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep 3-point range. And so it's Athens winning this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't in.
Greetings. Everyone, glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Nunn in at shooting guard. Driving the lane and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here he goes. 5 on the clock. Borchita. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Home team foul. Spagnola. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lucas. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Fires the three. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Double team on Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Nunn. Off on the layup. Procida. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Osman. Now, Nunn. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
Look out!
Bang! He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Osman. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Defended by Nunn. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Procida, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Athens now. They trail by 1. There's the pick. Nunn with it. Williams picks him up. Rich Saban. 1:49 left in the first. Osman, the pass to Yurtsevin. 4 on the shot clock. Now, here's Nunn from downtown. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
I think for Athens, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Here's Williams. Knocked away. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Osman. Back to Yurtsevin. Evans moving the ball around. Now here's Nunn. Tight defense on him. Here's Osman. And here's Nunn. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
Williams' shot is off. Athens trails by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Nunn, that's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Launches it. The shot, no good. Lets it go from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by just 1. And will... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at Athens. Grant surveying the D. To the wing right side. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
44. First personal foul. First team foul.
He's covered by Brown. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
It's deflected. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. Here's Grant. Fires the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And that one drops. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Grant gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Misses from close range.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
No good that time. He's covered by Grant. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
He's covered by Brown. Outside Thomas. It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
Grant with the ball. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Pocket two. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
The ball goes to Athens.
And here is Athens now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 1:39 left in the second quarter. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 5-point Athens lead.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Athens foul call. Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the first half. It's hauled in by Athens. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Fans, make some noise for yours. There you go, fans. That was your dancer.
He's covered by Brown. 58 seconds left to play here in the half.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Off target at the rim.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Procida, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 3-point Athens lead.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Driving in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Third team foul. At the line for two, Prochida.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that drops, so they now lead by one. Launches from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by a point. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And that'll do it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now Athens with it. There's Lucas. Can't drop it in from the right block. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the one spot. Thomas a screen.
Athens foul call. Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
For three. That one, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the one. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
There's the triple.
Home team foul. Number 21. First personal foul.
Athens trails by 5. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Bean. Outside for Thomas. The three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 5 points so far.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
From outside, off the mark. Athens trails by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Fires away from outside. That shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Osman, the pass to none. From outside the arc. They get it again. And it falls over the rim and in. Yurtseven's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The three from Thomas. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Old team foul. Number 26. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's a good screen. Slukas.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Athens trails by 8. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside for Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's the 3. Slukas passes to Yurtseven. Three-pointer on the way. That one, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Thomas. Stolen by 9. And now Athens on the break. Here's Osman. Second chance shot. There's Slukas. True on the 14-footer.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven and Slukas in at the point guard. Now, here's Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, it's deflected. A solo fast break. Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh! You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Athens trails by 9. And now Athens on the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Shoots. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And now Athens on the break. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Borchita, he's covered by Grant. Borchita can't nail the jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No good from Grant. Grant's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Hernan Gomez. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Borchita. And a miss there on the triple. Athens trails by 5. Brown the pass to Grant. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He shoot again, and he sinks the layup.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes both free throws.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Hernan Gomez covering. Borchita. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Out to the right wing. Back to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. No good. Shot missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
1:12 left in the game. Borchita gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 19.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Brown kicks to Grant. Takes the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now Athens on the break. Stops, pops, and that one swishes right in.
44. The assist. Hernan Gomez.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Another shot. Excellent D there from Williams. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
From everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in a two-guard. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Offensive board. The shot by Melli, no good. And there's the screen. Three-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Baldwin. About a minute into this first quarter. From the arc. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Baldwin's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Rochita over to the left wing. Pure from three-point range.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Baberovic to the middle. Marjanovic. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Driving inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Did you see the rotation in the air? In control? Outrageous.
Wow, look at his teammates, man. They are pumped. Here's Baberovic. They set the pick. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Pulls it from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Baldwin's got 5.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Baberovic. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Marjanovic inside, working on Williams. Knocked loose. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. They fall in the latest rankings. Not at all a good sign for this team.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're fighting their way up into a higher position, trying to put those early season issues behind them and get where they believe they belong. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
From 18 feet away, and he makes it. He's got 7.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Takes a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Baldwin. Williams defending. Now Hayes. Yet to see a basket. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he knew he had... size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Hayes. Can't get it to fall. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Baldwin. He has 7. Uncovered. Not going to go that time.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on. Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Into the lane. 16 feet out. He can't get it to go. It's Thomas on the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
They grab their own miss. No good on the shot. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. On Friday and then on Sunday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Lets it go from deep. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Fires the 3. That one no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Yes, it's good.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The 3. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tries again. Can't get the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
No one near him. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
The 3 ball. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Off target with the 3. The shot comes out. And here's the fast break. Down low. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a screen to the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
From deep three-point land. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Take a look at the home team. They've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And there's the drive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 7.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Oh, ripped away. Oh, poked away. And they're running. Launches it from deep. That shot missing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls for him.
Will begin. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's a close game here in Denver. To the wing, right side. No good on the 3. Pass to Babarovic. Here's Melly. And he banks in the layup. Melly's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Babarovic. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. There's the drive. And not going to let him get the easy dunk. The defense put the stop to it. But a foul is called and a trip to the free throw line instead.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Second free throw, no good. Oh, it's stolen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 11. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. He's defended by Hayes. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Down low.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And there's a pick. Jacks up a three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's the break. Up the floor. Babarovic can't get it to go. 4-3. Kept alive. Rochita. He's defended by Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rochita fires in the triple.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. Over to the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Marjanovic. Misses the layup.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
It's Hayes with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. There's the three. Up again. No good that time. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Babarovic. Williams defending. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The 3 is up. Rochita. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Babarovic in at the shooting guard position. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Babarovic. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. He's defended by Hayes. To the wing on the left. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Baberovic. The quick look, no good that time.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Knocks down the long J.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
They need this. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Baberovic. Thomas defends. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Baberovic. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 2, Wade.
Here's Baldwin. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Drills it from deep.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Thomas misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Inside. Hayes inside. Off target at the rim. In transition. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First
Man,
team
good
foul.
whistle there.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes a first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Baldwin. Launches a 3. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Now Thomas. Minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. No luck on that one. Here's Melly. Pass to Baldwin. There's the screen. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas for 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Melly, pass to Baldwin. On the take. Money.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Baberovic. Off target from outside. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in a shooting guard.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Wide open look. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. And that one drops for him. Biberovic has got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A nice shot by Melly.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Let's save it. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. They get it back. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Baldwin. Just 4 to shoot. The second chance effort. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Grant. Plays it up and banks it in. Here's Baldwin. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Osman. Grant kicks to Hernan Gomez. Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Grant. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Athens trails by 4. Hernan Gomez passes to Osman. Here's Lucas. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one's good, Biberovic.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The ball goes to the away team.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Pass to Melly. And here's Hayes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now Athens with it. 7-point differential. There's a screen. Slukas connects from 3-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 on the night. It's Osman, top of the key. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Baldwin can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Grant, that's good. And this game is tied up now.
And that's a nice, strong move in the face of some weak D.
Pass to Biberovic. And he drives in. Back to Marjanovic. Marjanovic, a screen on Hernan Gomez. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Again, Athens.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Melly. Buries it down low. Melly's got his second basket of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Grant surveying the D. The shot comes out at the end of the first. Clark in a close game so far. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
He had a nice open look right there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Brown outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside. Fast break, here they come. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Beyond the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Colson. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Stolen by Nunn. On the wing, Brown. No scoring in this one. Count it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Colson. No good with the layup. Now, Nunn. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Athens shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Athens.
They've made the most of the turnovers they've forced, putting on a lot of pressure here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
There's the screen. Shanla. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. He takes it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Sunday, then on Sunday. Defended by Nunn. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Athens. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Defended by Nunn. Lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now Athens with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Athens.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Colson. Off target from three-point range. Athens leading by 5. Stolen away. A 3 ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Nunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nunn's got his first points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Colson. Latray. Nunn grabs the board.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And it's blocked by Brown. And now Athens on the break. Goes up. Missed inside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Athens ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Grant, and it's Lucas in at the point. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Driving inside. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in a 2-guard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Baldwin. Six on the shot clock. Back to the hoop.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Over mid 7. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Athens leading by 3. Here's Osman. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And he comes up with the deuce. Baldwin's got 5 points in the quarter. Lucas passes to Osman. For the 3. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Baldwin. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now Athens with it. 3-point lead. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Osman. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Osman's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Baldwin. He has 7. Marjanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now just a 1-point Athens lead. Hernan Gomez kicks to Grant. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. Osman, the pass to Grant. Takes it inside. And a missed layup.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Here's Marjanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marjanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Up top, Yurtsevin, guarded by Marjanovic. Grant gets a wide-open look. Hits it from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Biberovic. To the middle. Here's Melly. Gomez grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Hayes with the steal. Pass to Biberovic. From the arc. Cracks in the tray. Biberovic has got 10 points.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Osman. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Taken away by Hayes. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. 7 points in the game. And here is Marjanovic. And that one, good. Marjanovic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Lucas. There's 3-pointers off the mark. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Biberovic. And it's off from three-point range. There's Lucas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 7.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Baldwin. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Up. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. It's Brown with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Brown's gone 3 for 5 from the field. They set the screen. Schonla, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away
That
team.
one is off.
Schonla. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Athens trails by 3, and for Athens, Nunn kicks to Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Gutteridge. No good. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Inside, swiped away. Brown, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
21.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Athens.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
and you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Defended by none. The layup off target.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Off target at the rim. Athens leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Athens moving the ball around. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Releases, and he swishes it right through.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
It's stolen. Pass to Colson. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
At the line for the away team, number 21, taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
So both teams changing it up here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, "This is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that." Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Forward by Birch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Baldwin. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. The visitors on defense. Here's Lucas. Blocked again. They retain possession. It falls.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
6-second difference between shot and game time.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. No good there. It's Athens taking the W in this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes, Dick.
basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And he gets the bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. They set the pick. Rochita. And it's off from three-point range. On offense, here is Athens.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nunn, the pass to Yurtseven. Now here's Nunn. He's guarded closely. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Offensive board. Here's Yurtseven. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
They set the pick. Rochita. It's hauled in by Athens. Right side, Nunn. Pass to Yurtseven. Yurtseven a screen. Down low. And the layup falls.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Rochita nails it from beyond the arc.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Kept alive. Yurtseven. No good with a layup.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Three-pointer off the mark. Athens trails by 4. Here's Osman. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. .58 seconds left in the first quarter. Rochita. Nunn defends. Rochita. Three-pointer, no good. Right side, Nunn. To the inside. He's got a clear path. And the bucket is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Picked it. Only one man back on D. On up the court. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got his second bucket on the night.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Rochita, Nunn defends. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up 2. We've got more in store for you right after. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Brown, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Thomas with the ball. Going inside. He can't get that one to fall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Athens shooting their initial free throws of the game here. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. In transition, here they come. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Second personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Friday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Good on the second one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Five on the clock. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Hook loose. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
He did that time, and let's not discourage him because I'd like to see more of that from him in the future.
Athens foul call. Number 44. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Can they get it? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Thomas.
Line for the away team. Thomas. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Brown. Deflects the pass. Thomas defends. Misses the 3. To the paint. And they're on the run. And it's good. 2 points.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Off with the layup.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Athens shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Athens leading by 3. Outside, Brown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 5.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, deflected. And here comes the break. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Foul called. Number 26. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Thomas. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's the screen. Clock at 6. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. And here's the fast break. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And the visitors call time here. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Prochita. Counted from distance. He's got 14.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Osman.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
Prochita. Nunn defends. Williams with it. Banked it in off the glass.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Shot from the wing. They get it back. Here's Osman. Stolen. Launches it. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. That shot, no good.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound. And again, unable to change momentum here. Gets it up. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 7 points.
Just put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And for Athens, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Shot from the inbound. And the layup is up and in. He's got 5. A tight game here in Milwaukee. Driving inside to the left side wing. called in by Athens. Drains the triple.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Brown. He's got 7. The baseline J, 2 points. That one goes.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Brochita. Off target from 3-point range. Athens leading by 4. Plenty of space. Second chance shot. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Athens shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Six to shoot for 3. From outside the arc. The shot misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's in there. 12 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
And the visitors call time here. The visitors call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And the visitors call time here. Visitors call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Brown, he's checked in for Athens. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He's covered by Grant. Driving to the basket, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
At the line for the away team, Spagnola. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's off on the second.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Brown. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Brown. Athens shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Foul. Third team foul.
That one falls for Grant.
Coming on the floor for the away team. Number 9, Jonas. Number 9.
On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 15-5 run. The three. Unable to get that one. It's a 9-point spread. Down low. Releases. The kick out to Williams. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Away team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And both free throws good for Brown.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
There's a screen. To the right side. Hits the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Grant, the pass to Osman. It's 2-on-1. He launches a three. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Grant's shot is off. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Procida, he's covered by Grant. Procida, and the powerful one-handed slam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. That'll count. The shot won't fall. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Athens up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Williams defending. Williams grabs the board. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
To tie it up. Procida. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Nunn with a bucket.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And rejected. He's covered by Grant. Outside, Williams lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Athens. They've led by as many as 11. Sinks the tray.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Williams with the screen. This one for three. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Williams, a screen on Nunn. Rochita. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And it's off from three-point range. Athens leading by 10. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Sinks it from distance.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Nunn defends. Beyond the arc. That shot off. Launches it. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters.
Oh, he made it! It's good!
Oh,
it is good!
That just happened.
Somehow made it!
That just happened.
Grant outside. And a miss there on the triple. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort. But they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Pass to Nunn. So it's Athens winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true.